Alright, so welcome guys to the Empire Collective Cup final game now between Juan and TheViper. It's currently 2-1 to TheViper, and Juan is going to take this to the fourth and final game, which could be awesome. The map is Civil War and part of the Empire Collective Cup random map pack. This is an awesome map. It's an incredibly aggressive map, and once again I'm joined by Resonance22, who'll be co-casting this game with me.
Hello everybody, as always it's great to be here today as the games in this series so far have been quite interesting, especially game 1. And with the Viper shifting over to his lucky yellow color, that might be exactly what he needs to close out this series on a high note, as it looks like we're going to have some Celts versus Spanish, and this is going to be a really interesting matchup here. I wonder what the Spanish is for.
Well, Spanish is an interesting choice because Juan has seemingly chosen the Spanish a lot this tournament. He chose the Spanish versus Chris and won. He's chosen the Spanish multiple times in the past and done great with them. I think it's an interesting choice. Against the Celts, I think can be pretty tough, to be honest with you, and I think Juan is hoping to win this game in the early stages as best he can. But obviously the Spanish are an interesting civilization. They don't have crossbow, and they're the only civ not to have crossbow, so it puts them in a very awkward position in the feudal age. And this map, it's just not a map that you can wall. It's not a map that you can do a fast castle on, and it's likely, you know, he's going to be forced to do a drush, but what will he follow it up with? It's going to be tough.
Yeah, the Spanish not certainly known for their feudal age prowess. It's always just so very awkward having to mass archers as the Spanish, knowing that once you get to the castle age, you miss out on that critical power spike that every other civ gets, where they get to get crossmen, they get to snag that bodkin arrow upgrade, go for a potent timing push, and Juan gonna be setting himself up for a pretty good start here with a boar lure and a deer lure with his scout. The Viper gonna be sending in another boar as well, and with the map being this difficult to wall, I'm really curious to see what we're gonna see from Juan this game.
Yeah, I love this map. It's awesome because all the gold, all the stone is out at the edge. I kind of think that Juan should go for scouts, to be honest with you. If he can pull it off, I think scouts would be the best option because maneuverability is going to allow you to deny any gold and stone at the edge of the map. There's also some fish as well in these shallows, so perhaps a dock could be viable, but it does slow down your feudal time, and perhaps the players here might want to prioritize going to feudal as fast as possible. But I love this map. I think it's a beautifully aggressive map, and it's just interesting. It's very different. And of course, with this water here being shallows all the way around, it does mean that it is incredibly hard to wall as well. But look at this, Viper stealing away with two of Juan's sheep, and that is going to make things a little bit awkward, I think, because well, Juan's going to want every scrap of food he can get.
Yeah, the Celts do already have a little bit of that early game advantage due to their superior economy bonus. Being able to chop wood faster certainly adds up over time, especially on a more aggressive map like this. And I also really enjoy this map, mostly because there are just so many rooms, there's just so much room for different strategies, different approaches on how to play this map. And Juan, with a mill at the bottom of his base, is going to be trying to take advantage of this great fish marlin, and villagers actually shorefish very efficiently. So
they're fast.
Juan trying to even out those missing sheep by snagging some great fish marlin.
Yeah, and he's going to get more food from that as well, because there's more food in those big fish than there are in two sheep. Viper seems like he wants to drush this one, though it's saying that his barracks coming up a little late if that is his plan. We'll have to wait and see. A fast feudal into man-at-arms could also be on the cards, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. It looks like, you know, this forward villager could go and build a barracks now on this left-hand side. What's it going to be, Viper? What's it going to be? It's going to be a little lumber camp. So no drush. Okay, interesting. Juan, up to feudal, nice and fast, and we'll have to keep a close eye on him now as he moves out to the edge of the map to take some stone. Okay, I like that.
Ooh, both players with radically different approaches. Juan going to be up to the feudal age so much sooner, while the Viper continuing villager production, and that's because Juan has his eyes on that stone mine. He's thinking about the towers, and that way Juan can take advantage of the Spanish's quicker building bonus. Since they construct buildings faster, that could certainly make the tower rush a lot scarier. Viper going to click up to Feudal Age now, and I think another one of the reasons he was hesitating a bit on that drush is that there's no nearby gold, so you can't do that normal thing where you get loot and then mine 10 gold, make 3 militia, because there's no nearby gold mine. The Viper are going to have to long distance mine this, build a gold mine right now, and we're on our way to the Feudal Age.
Yeah, Juan only just scouting Viper, but notice on the left side, Viper here actually hasn't taken any of his deer either. So although he's snagged a few more sheep, I think Viper's in a much better position, really. I think, you know, if we have a look at the food graph, it does seem like Juan is ahead there. So good stuff from Juan so far. He's going to go forwards with, wow, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, but 7 villagers. Perhaps a little bit overkill? I think so.
Now that is what I call an aggressive tower rush, as Juan able to do this, I mean, partially because of that great fish Marlin allowing him to get so much food so very quickly, and the Viper sees this and he's like, what the hell is going on? He's going to pull off as many villagers as he can. We're starting this game off on a high note with this villager fight, but Juan has to be careful to not lose this tower. Oh, this is going to be risky with 7 villagers forward. This has to be successful. If he loses that watchtower, that's a lot of stone.
Well, he's going to delete it. At the very least, Viper here going to have to lose some villager time. This tower at the back will go up, though, and that might push these villagers away. It's certainly going to do a lot of damage from behind this, allowing Juan to perhaps get this tower up in front as well. What a great start for Juan. And Viper here, no counter tower in sight just yet. He can afford it, but there's one villager down, and Juan will push him away from wood before even 100 wood. Yeah, before even 100 wood's been chopped out of here. I think. Oh no, just over 100 wood. So I mean that lumber camp has in total gained Viper about 20 wood, which is nothing. What a waste.
That is certainly a huge waste. Very, very inefficient. And we see right now that the Spanish villager bonus, where they build quicker, is paying dividends as we have more watchtowers coming down. I love that Juan protecting that, of course, by building palisade walls. And at the bottom side of the map, some men-at-arms coming out. And the Celts, since the men-at-arms move faster, the Viper trying to put on as much pressure as he can here. Gonna actually delay Juan's blacksmith successfully, force a defensive tower. Oh,
Viper's gonna find the stone of Juan. This could be over for Juan right now, and I'm not even kidding. He's got so much of his eco down here. One villager immediately going down. He's bringing the rest to come and fight, but that's 3 man-at-arms and a scout. 3 villagers down already, and my goodness me, Juan immediately getting absolutely destroyed. That's GG. And Viper with a great play at the back there. Notice how he's scouted so well. Damn it, we can't see the scouting right now. We can't see it. But Viper there, he knew that that stone was there, and he just assumed that was where Juan was going to be. And he was right.
This game just goes to show that scouting is everything, as the Viper knows the way to stop this tower push. The start looked so very good for Juan, as he was able to apply so much pressure with those watchtowers. He got them up successfully, but the one way to stop this is to cut your opponent off a stone, and then he's got nothing. So the Viper, just clinching that so very quickly.
Yeah, this map is just insanely aggressive. It just pays so much to be super, super aggressive on this one. As you can see, I mean, both of them playing incredibly offensively, but Viper just clinching it with those man-at-arms in the back. And I mean, that was the perfect play. Juan losing way too many villagers there. And obviously at the end of that game, Viper on 29 population, but Juan brought down to 17. Really horrendous stuff for him. But thank you all very much for watching. It's much appreciated. Don't forget to give the stream a little follow if you haven't already, because we will be casting more of the Empire Collective Cup right here, and probably on Resonance's channel as well, if you want to post your channel in the chat, Res.
Oh, thank you, as always. It's much appreciated. I will be still live streaming later today in approximately 2 hours, so I'm looking forward to doing that. And yeah, if you guys are looking for more Age of Empires 2 commentary to supplement your daily dose of Zero Empires, then look no further than my own page.
Yeah, much appreciated as well to all the people supporting this event. We obviously ran a Kickstarter to raise some funds, and we got a lot of donations from the community and also from Search